we tend to do and go about things in reaction mode. We forget most of the time to take the time and the space to fully be present in our body, present in our space, present with the people around us. The therapist Susan Woods refers to presence as if we're embodying an awareness that embraces and acknowledges a way of being that is able to stay quietly present even in the midst of ambiguity. When we are in these moments that touch or trigger a strong emotional reaction inside of us, of doubt, worry, distress, anxiety, irritation, and even anger, it's only in these moments of full presence, in other words, in full emotional, mental, physical awareness, and I would even say alertness, that we can allow everything that is around us, that is part of the moment that we're living in, to fully align with ourselves, so we can be receptive to not only our own experience, but also to the one of the other people we're interacting with, to taking in what we see, what we hear, what we feel. Being present means being actively engaged in what's going on right now. Welcome to Conscious Matters. I'm Melissa. On this channel, I talk about conscious living through empowerment and holistic wellness, especially mindfulness. Presence is a choice. We often hear the word or the term mastermind. Your mind is not your master. You are the master of your mind. The mind is extremely powerful, yet it is the one that can be manipulated both positively and negatively. To make the choice of presence as often as possible, practicing awareness is essential. It has to become an everyday habit. Learn to be with yourself and enjoy your time with yourself by yourself. You need to learn to be comfortable with you first in order to trust and soothe yourself in difficult moments, in moments that are highly emotional. Make it a daily practice, even if that means only 30 minutes of your 24-hour day. I cannot even emphasize the importance of that practice. It's so easy to get caught up with the whirlwind of life events and what's happening around us. We get so busy and we have these monkey minds being so full that our judgment is clouded, our priorities are misaligned, our potential is forgotten. We become misguided and eventually lost, just going through the motions of life completely unconscious, and one day seeing how much time has passed without realizing before. All of that because of the lack of presence, of the lack of being grounded and aware and fully alert with both our internal and external worlds. This daily practice of awareness allows us to realize that our thoughts are not who we are at the core. For the most part, our thoughts are merely based on past experiences and conditioning. And it's only by being fully present that we realize what is ours and what is not, what are we projecting and what are we embodying, what's our authenticity and what is our conditioning, which leads to the practice of letting go. Letting go is one of the foundation of being fully present, to stop feeding our ego by judging, letting go of judgment of self, letting go of judgment of others by finding and emphasizing on similarities rather than differences, to let go of bad habits such as criticism, gossiping, which double down on the idea that we are separate, which thicken the veil between you and I. Eckhart Tolle has this beautiful saying that says, "The moment you judge, it's implied that you're superior to the person you're judging. It's a conscious, egoistic strategy to strengthen your ultimate fictitious sense of self." So the more we let go, the more we release the parts of our ego that makes us separate from the collective, separate from humanity, and make us lose our sense of humanness. And that's what I talked about on Conscious Matters podcast, the episode Letting Go of Limiting Beliefs with 𝗃𝗷𝗪, who is one of the teachers of the phenomenon film, The Secret. And we had that convo, and I remember him saying something along the lines, what truly helps you to be grounded in your human experience and to fully enrich all of your experiences with everything that you give and receive with others in your environment is to let go of who you think you are, what you identify with to become consciousness. You are more than everything you identify yourself with, your nationality, your ethnicity, your gender, your age, etc. It doesn't mean you own all of that or don't grasp everything that entails to identify yourself with those, but at the end of the day, you only a soul living a human experience. You are everything and nothing at the same time. You are just spirit in ecstatic motion. So it's by releasing that part of the ego that you are able to make room to fully be present. The ego is not all bad. I made a whole video about that, but you have to know how to harness it to serve your highest good. And letting go without trust is an impossible task. Trust to connect. Trust that you have all of the answers within yourself. You just have to quiet both the outside and the inside noise. Get past all of the stuff and fluff and decide, choose what really matters to you. Connect deeply and honestly with yourself, with God, with the divine, with the creator of the universe, or universe for short, with the higher power, whatever you want to call it, but surrender to your path. Release your worries and concerns. Accept that you are not in control of everything, and actually very little, but believe that everything is okay as long as you do your part, and we'll be alright. Let go and trust. It's gonna be fine. But to get to that point, being in the now to find inner stillness is mandatory. It's only by finding that stillness within yourself that you're able to let go, that you're able to trust, that you're able to connect with others, and that gives you room to practice that awareness. But easier said than done, as usual, because we want to be everywhere at once. We complain about our present, hoping for a better future, or being nostalgic of our past. I'm here, but I want to be over there. Only the present is real. That's all you have for sure when we think about it. The past has passed, the future is yet to come, and is not even guaranteed. When we are fully present as aware, but also in the present moment, in the now, that everything is amplified, is when we stop reacting and start responding. That's when we start taking in things that are said to us, are shared with us, are felt in our company, in our presence, that everything that is given to us and that we give to others becomes multiplied. Our relationship with ourselves, but also with our friends, our family, our co-workers, and even strangers is completely heightened. It becomes deeper, more genuine, more fulfilling. We start listening instead of just hearing. We start seeing instead of looking. We start to truly feel instead of just experiencing. And most importantly, and we start talking in full consciousness. As a matter of fact, we start listening more than talking. And when we talk, it becomes more potent, more impactful, because we took in everything of that moment. If we respond to someone asking us a question or feedback, we can go so much deeper. And with your relationship with self, when you find that inner stillness, when you are in the now, is when you can control your reactivity by improving your response to emotional triggers, life challenges, and roadblocks. And if you're familiar with the founder of acceptance and commitment therapy, Dr. Stephen C. Hayes, says that the practice of being in the now is built to help you increase your psychological flexibility, to allow to broaden the repertoire of responses that you can make to any given situation. And I'd add that you become more you than ever before, because when you're not in reaction mode, when you don't let other external elements cloud your judgment or press into the stress button within yourself already, that's when you can express yourself in full honesty and when you can embody your most authentic self. Plus, when it's quiet within yourself, there is no better way to hear your intuition and to trust your intuition to make the most aligned choices in your life. Meditation is one way to get there, but there are so many ways of integrating mindfulness into activities such as walking, observing, eating in full mindfulness, even working and interacting with others, is to find moments of stillness and presence throughout your day, throughout your regular everyday activities. So you can find moments of stillness and presence throughout your day, may it be by yourself or with others, may it be in your regular day-to-day activities, or by carving few solo moments by yourself as well. All in all, it was just a reminder to trade the brief moments of you being physically here but not mentally nor emotionally here, to trade that for longer and conscious time of presence. Choose presence every day, and whatever you see or do, make it a habit so it becomes second nature and helps you embrace conscious living and reap its benefits every single day.
Share in the comments if you're struggling with finding presence and which activity throughout your day you want to try to instill presence in it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, stay true, keep showing up for yourself, and let your soul lead the way.